Good day, mate. How you doing, mate? How are you, Anton? Hope you're doing well on a Thursday for you. I'm still on a Wednesday. You're like 15 hours ahead of me. Not bad. I'm doing good on a Wednesday afternoon, almost 3 o'clock. It's 2:50 p.m. on a Wednesday afternoon. I guess you got a notification. Did you get a notification that I went live? Sometimes YouTube sends them out and sometimes they don't. It's really weird. Hey, Dragon Classy. Hello, hello. How are you? Hello, Backtrack Hooligans. You are a steak eater? Oh, you did get it? Alright, cool. I wasn't sure if y'all got it. Alright, Backtrack Hooligans, I made you a mod. And I have a rule for that. You can post links, but I do check the links to make sure they're appropriate. That's my only rule. Steak is the best. Nice with blue cheese. Oh, I know, right? I love blue cheese dressing. Yum. But I do A1 steak sauce too. I do steak sauce. Are you still here, Backtrack? I hope you heard my rule. You can post links, but I do check to make sure they're appropriate. Hello, City Show. Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Have you ever mixed two different steak sauces and dipped your steak into it, Anton? If you have two different sauces, steak sauce, and mixed them up together, it's really, really good. I did it one time with A1 sauce and Heinz 57 sauce. Whew, let me tell you, it was good mixing them up. His post and Billy's channel appropriate. That's undecided, City Show. You haven't tried that? Two different steak sauces? Well, I don't know if y'all have A1 sauce and Heinz 57. Do y'all carry those two sauces in Australia? A1 sauce and Heinz 57. I wonder if y'all have that in Australia. If y'all do have it in Australia, awesome. If you don't, dang it, then you have to go to the blue cheese. You haven't seen those brands? Huh. I don't know if y'all have them in Australia, to be honest. It's Heinz. If you want to write it down, it's Heinz 57 and A1 sauce. If you want to write the names down, Anton. So whenever you go to the store next time, you can like remember, like, hey, I wrote 2 different steak sauces down. Let me see if my store, the grocery store has them or not. I don't know. Y'all don't say grocery stores in Australia. I think y'all say them shops. When you go to your shops. Undecided. Is that a new word today's city show? Undecided. Steak with sambal is good. Is that a steak sauce sambal? You'll keep a lookout. All right. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Well, how's your granddaughter doing today, Anton? I hope she's doing well. Chili paste. We have tomato paste, but we don't have chili paste. I'm just curious if anybody eats steak. That's my question. I know it's a food topic. Sorry. Hello, Coconut Telegraph. I knew you would say yes. She's good. Same old, same old. She'll be 7 next month. Oh my goodness, 7. Time flies. I'm telling you. Woo. They grow up fast. I'm telling you, Anton. Children and grandchildren, they grow up fast. Today's my cousin's birthday, Anton, and she's 5. She'll start kindergarten in August this year. How are you, Coconut Telegraph? I hope you're doing well. Tony. Hello, Tony. Tony. Natalisa's been wondering about you. She hasn't seen you in a good while. Um, I hope you're doing all right, Tony. Yeah, I kind of figured if I went on there last night, you would be showing up, and you did. You actually showed up. Like, okay, I gotta sing so Tony could hear me sing his favorite song. You doing good? Awesome, Coconut. I'm doing good too. It's been a great day. You're working on your diamond art and listening. Okay, cool. Dragon Classy. How much does it cost for a kg of filet? Filet mignons, Anton. Around here, it's about, depending on how thick it is, and it usually goes about $20 to $35 range. Close to $20 up to 35. Meat is expensive here. Just like Patsy Cline, Tony. All right, Tony. I'll sing for you. Tony. Yeah, it depends on where you get it, and also a good butcher shop, a meat shop. Yeah, Tony, Natalisa's been wondering about you. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just hoping you may be somewhere walking after midnight, searching for me. All right, there's your tease, Tony. A butcher is much better than the supermarket. Yeah, Coconut, true. That is definitely true. Oh wow, 75 bucks per kilogram here. There. Oh, you're welcome, Tony. Do you like filet mignons, Anton? Do you buy them often, or just every blue moon, once in a blue moon, you'll want to have a filet? Oh, y'all broke up? I didn't know that. Supermarket meat is bad there? Oh man. Are they tiny little steaks that y'all have, Anton, and they're not fresh? Because you gotta have fresh meat, no doubt. The meat has to be like super fresh. It can't be like 3 or 4 days old. Ugh. Oh goodness, I don't know if that's the real him. Uh, I don't have a war between JC, and that's not the real him. Probably in Vegas, Tony, like always, spamming and cloning people. You know how to stop a war, don't participate. Right, Coconut. That's not the real Jarl Wigan, it was a troll. Somebody cloning him. They do things like force water into mincemeat. Ugh. Mincemeat. Ugh. Ugh. Go away. Oh, me. Am I friends with JC? I consider JC as a friend, Tony. I consider her as a friend, but I'm not talking bad about her. Not today. She's busy right now at the moment, Tony. I don't know if you've heard, but she's busy. I'm not going to go into detail because she's not here, and I don't want to talk about her in a bad way, which I'm not. Get a good 1.5 inch steak Sear on one side 4.5 minutes. Flip, go 3.5 minutes. Then turn off stove, let it sit in the pan another. Yeah, you gotta always, once you get done cooking coconut, the steak, you have to let it rest for 5 minutes. Because if you don't let it rest, you won't have a juicy steak. And a lot of people don't let the steak rest. They want to cut it after they cook it. And it's like, no, 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 that's a bad idea. You always got to let it rest for 5 minutes. Yeah, Anton, she's doing good. She's just um busy with in real life stuff. So she's she hasn't been streaming much because of things in her life are getting her busy. She's been busy. And you know how your life gets busy. It's like the work, like you do the work and then you play afterwards. So that's what Jacey's been doing. She does the work and then she'll play afterwards. All right, I'll let her know that you said hello to her, Anton. Yeah, I'll give her that message. I saw her earlier today, and she was on a little break, but she's busy right now, so she's not in chat at the moment. So, hello, Coffee Man. You and those farts. Ugh, I don't fart, Coffee Man. No, she hasn't left YouTube. She's just not streaming much, because in real life keeps her busy in her personal private life. Hello, owls. Make sure you take the steak off out of the fridge at least an hour before cook. Yeah, a lot of people don't do that either, Coconut. I'm cooking a steak tonight, and I got to get it out an hour before I cook it. And it depends on what type of seasonings you season it with too. Like I do the Montreal steak seasoning. I'll sprinkle on that, and then I do like a little bit of garlic salt, but not a whole lot, just a little bit. That's what I use whenever I season a steak. I season my steak with garlic salt and then Montreal steak seasoning. And you're supposed to season your steak after it's done cooking, I do believe. But a lot of people make the mistake of season it first, then you cook it. And I think that becomes the steak, I think it makes the steak a little bit dry. I'm not sure. But I have heard if you season the steak while it's cooking, it makes it like a dry steak. So you got to season your steak really, not really, really, really good, but just depends on how you like to season your steak once you're done cooking the steak. And usually, and it all depends on how thick the steak is. Because if it's a thick steak, you have to cook it a little bit longer than 4.5 minutes, depending on the thickness and the shape and the size of the steak. But overall, I mean, you're gonna have a good steak once it's done cooking. And if you're gonna have a steak, you gotta have a baked potato with it or some kind of vegetable, whatever you people like to have with your steak. It can be like squash or cauliflower or broccoli, whatever. But I eat steak every now and then. You can have a steak every now and then, but it's all in moderation. Yeah, they are. I've seen them, Coconut. Yeah, and this is like grilling season, and a lot of people are starting to grill out, and they want to do steaks or chicken or any kind of grill food. Steak, potato, and a beer. Ice cold beer. Does anyone like carpetbag steak? It's the end piece of the fillet stuffed with oysters. Ooh, I don't like oysters. Ugh, I don't do oysters. I know the filet mignons here are wrapped. It's like a really thick circle, and it's wrapped in a piece of bacon. It has one big, huge slice of bacon, Anton, wrapped around it, and it's really, really thick. And I'm like, it's like thick, thick, thick. That that's how our filet mignons here are, really thick, and it cooks. You have to cook it all the way through. But some people eat their meat like rare. If y'all like to eat y'all's meat at rare temp, like the rare, cook it on 2 minutes per side. That's rare you're gonna get. Ugh, I like mine to be medium well. Never heard of it, but I like oysters. I live in a town of Oyster Bay, Long Island. Oh, you got that Long Island accent, Coconut. If you talk, have that Long Island, like I'm here in not in Long Island. Gotta have bacon with steak and blue. Oh, I know, right, Anton? Yum! It's amazing. And then and of course, if you go out for like a meal and you order a steak at a restaurant, of course you got to have like dessert afterwards if there's room. And the best dessert to have with a meal is like either like cheesecake or a tiramisu. I got mad long guy land accent. I got a mad long guy X. Hello, Mad X Jim. Hello, Stuart. Hope y'all doing well today. I'm doing good, Stuart. Thought maybe I can go live for a little bit. Hit that like button since there's 12 of you. I appreciate it if you hit the like button. Share me out. Let people know that I'm live. Subscribe. It'll help support my channel if you do all three of those things. If you didn't get the notification. Lawn Guy Land. Yeah. Thank you, Stuart. Thank you, thank you. Are you a steak person, Stuart? Do you like to eat steak? A nice ribeye or a T-bone, a porterhouse, filet mignon, a prime rib. You're doing okay? You're stuffed from having tea. Oh, you had your tea. Oh, okay. Um, your your tea meal, your meal. That's how to say it properly. Hello, JC. You're not a steak person? Yeah, we were talking about filet mignons moments ago, JC, wrapped with bacon. Um, Anton, there she is. Anton's been missing you, JC. He wanted me to, if I saw you, he wanted me to say hello to you. Yeah, we were talking about filet mignons moments ago. Yeah, this is a perfect time to talk about steaks. Grilling season is now on because it's spring, almost summertime here. So next Thursday is summer. Big Oyster Fest in October in Oyster Bay, Coconut. I'm not a fan of oysters. I'm really not. I feel like they're similar to mussels. Like, do you ever eat mussels? You eat other steaks, just not good at grilling. I'm not good at grilling either, JC. But I do like grilled food, like grilled barbecue chicken, yum, and grilled veggies. Hey, Cliff D. How you doing, Cliff? If anybody wants on the panel, let me know and I'll post the link. Um, if y'all want to hang out, talk, I'm here for a little while. Yeah, definitely grilled corn on the cob, JC, and that garlic butter. I'm not dealing with your spamming, uh, uh, Billy. Thank you, Stuart, for. I love fresh corn, especially garden fresh tomatoes. Yum. And a really good little side dish to go with a steak. If you do a steak on the grill, to me is you chop up some cucumber and you chop up some tomato and some onions. You slice some onions and you mix those together and you do a little like some vinegar. It's like a tomato, cucumber, onion mixture. It's so good for the summertime. Yeah, everybody's welcome in my channel. I don't want trolls, and that's why I have two manager mods. Anton is my managing mod. Anton, if you see trolls, you know what to do. You bought corn yesterday, Cliff? You had corn yesterday? Yeah, I always eat that, Anton, sometimes during the summer. Um, Cucumber, tomato, onion, and you put vinegar, and it's really, really good. Hello, AP. Hello, hello. Ah, me too. Me too. If I have company come up this summer, which is my aunts and uncles from Georgia and Texas, JC, we always do we always grill out whenever they're here, and I've always had fresh corn and fresh garden tomatoes with it. Oh my gosh, if we like grill out like chicken or hamburgers or hot dogs, mm, or steaks, so good. I've eaten lamb cutlets before, Anton, and they're not that bad. Joanne Penne. Hello, Joanne Penne. Lamb is expensive, JC, there in Canada. I wonder how much it is. Fluff Nugget, stop timing people out. $60 for lamb, Anton, there? My goodness. $60 a kilo for lamb. I think that's a troll or something, Stuart. Alrighty. I don't see Fluff Nugget at the moment, but he's ghosting me. Stop ghosting, Fluff Nugget. New Zealand has really good mussels. I don't eat mussels at all. I've seen what they look like, but I'm not a big, huge mussel type person to eat. Well, if he shows up, I will. But he's not showing up, so he's ghost modding me. Nice smoked oysters. Love Prince Edward Island mussels and marinara sauce, crusty bread. That has to be yummy, coconut. But again, I don't eat mussels. I'm not a fan of mussels. Yeah, I know how to get there, Stuart. I live in Long Island. I better like seafood. Well, you see food and you gotta like it, so you see it and it's food. What you gonna do today, AP? I didn't know if you went on the panel or not. You want to come up on the panel and talk? I can post the link, AP, if you want to come up. Just got done. Just got. Just gone daybreak. Your sun will be up soon. Oh right, AP. Yeah. Well, anybody can come up on the panel if they want to hang out and talk. A good sized flounder, AP. Anton. Hey, Tanya. That's not Tiffany. That's a clone. That I checked that channel and it only has like one subscriber, Angie. And how are you, Angie? I haven't seen you in a while. It's not the real Tiffany, Angie. It's somebody else pretending to be her. Yeah, I know she has more than one account, but I don't know which one. Was that it? How are you, Tanya? Hope you're doing well, Angie. I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you. I heard you had your son with you, Angie. I hope everything went awesome when your son was visiting you, or you visiting him, your son. You're doing fine, Tanya? Awesome. I am doing good too. But I hope you and your son had awesome visiting time, Angie. That was Tiffany. Okay. I don't know, AP. That's what I was thinking. I'm used to seeing her real other account. I'm not sure why she doesn't want to use her real account. But I know she has different accounts. Oh, I am, Angie. Don't worry. Hey, Dougie Doug.
How you doing, Mary?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Okay. I have a question for you, a direct question, and I'd like you to answer it
Sure.
if you please. Do you want to ban Tiffany from your live stream or not? Just a
Um,
question. I don't care what. Listen, I don't have a pony in this race. I don't care what you say, yes or no. I'm just trying to stop the nonsense in the chat. That's all.
yeah.
If you would be definitive about what your wish is, then they could reflect that in the chat. Either way, like I said, I'm not worried.
Yeah. She has multiple other accounts, Dougie Doug.
But it's a yes or no question, Mary. Do you want her to be banned or not?
No, I don't want to be banned. I don't want
Okay,
her to be banned.
okay, got it. So you got that. Someone in your chat is continually banning her, and then she's getting unbanned. Let's stop. Let's stop the game,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so the Mary Burney does not want Tiffany to be banned. Okay. Hello, Anton. Hello, Tanya. Coconut.
Is
What
that
up?
you, Matt? Hold
Death
on.
Row.
I don't know if that's Matt X Jim. He needs to show himself on the camera.
Angie Fox. Mad Jim. Owls.
Matt Jim, are
Christina.
you trying to get up on the panel?
Is
Show
someone
yourself on the.
backstage? Oh, I'm not sure it's her, but if you go to her channel, it's not hard to find out. Let me scroll up about a mile. I'll go check the channel. And either way, let me see. There's Lucifer.
Okay, it's not
There she
him.
is. Let me go look. I'll be right back. I'm over on the YouTube thing.
Yeah, I don't want Tiffany to be banned,
Yeah, it's her.
but I only had one subscriber, and I know she has other accounts.
This,
But I'm used to
this,
having,
this,
I'm used to
this,
seeing her in another account, her actual account.
yeah, but this is her. This is one of her accounts. This is her.
Mhm. I just don't want her to be banned because she hasn't done anything to
No,
deserve to be
it's
banned.
pretty straightforward. I mean, I'm not like I said. I'm not worried either way. Whether you do or don't, I really don't care. I just want to sort out the nonsense that was destroying the chat over
Yeah.
there.
Well, I told you to show your face, Matt X Jim.
Okay, let
Yeah,
me
if you
get.
show your face on the video camera and then turn off your camera, I'll know it's you.
So let me see if I can sort this out. Then they're gonna keep playing the games. I think.
Well, I have two managing mods, Anton and Cherry. Those are my managing mods.
Well, do you expect them to start timing out the other people who are modded and not abiding by your wishes?
I
Is that
told Fluff Nugget to stop timing out people.
well? Then my question is this: so do you expect Anton to then time Fluff Nugget out if he doesn't listen to you? Because
Yeah,
that's what it is, right?
yeah. If
If they're not going to listen,
Anton sees Fluff Nugget, he can time him out.
huh? Okay. Well, I mean, like I said, Mary, I'm not worried one way or the other. But I mean,
Okay.
they're just being stupid over there in the chat. That's all.
Yeah.
Hey, Mad Jim, what's up?
Hey,
Yeah,
Mad Jim.
you too, Jim.
Yeah, in it. Fuck,
How are you, Mad Jim?
I've had something on my finger, and I've rubbed my eye, and my fucking eye will not stop watering. Oh my god! Wow. Fuck's sake.
I don't know why Fluff Nugget is timing people out for 10
You know,
seconds.
Mary, I've got
What's up, Johnny L?
Hey, Johnny L.
Have you ever heard the term, Mary? Right? If you give somebody a hammer, everything becomes a nail.
No, I never
Jim,
heard of that.
That's true. You never heard that, Mary? That's true for some people. That's true for some people. You give some people a hammer. Some people, you give them a hammer and then everything's a nail. But not all people.
Well, I think this is a good example of things looking like nails to somebody with a hammer, isn't it?
There's an alternate solution.
All Fluff Nugget is doing is timing people out for 10 seconds. Yeah.
There's an alternate solution to the problem. You could go and make that Tiffany account, whether it's a regular account or not, you could make it into a standard mod.
Yeah.
And then that account would not be subject to this abuse.
Abuse, right? Yes, abuse.
Well, like the Monty Python skit, you remember?
Yeah.
Which one's that?
Abuse. He went to the. He was. I gotta think. It's hard to say. He went to the offices, and he. What the hell were they? I'm trying to think of the other offices.
Hello, Siberian Gal Pal. Hello,
hey,
hello.
Gal Pal.
How are you, Johnny?
Abuse and I don't remember, but it was funny. He was getting abused. He went into one of the offices, and it was the office of abuse, and they were abusing him.
Are people just being willfully obtuse here in chat? Because I say you give somebody a hammer to go around looking for nails.
Yeah, no shit. Listen, chat makes people different, Jim.
No, but I specifically said that it was an analogy when I first came in, before I even stated it, and people saying, I don't see any hammers, I only see wrenches. It's like it's like people are willfully obtuse, aren't they? It's like, you're not showing me up to be stupid, you're showing yourselves up to be stupid. Now they'll be asking what obtuse.
I'm doing good, Johnny. I'm doing good. I just wish nobody was getting timed out by Fluff. Fluff, stop timing out people. What the hell? He's mad. I know why he's doing this. He's mad because he thinks I'm clingy. And I'm not clingy. That's why Fluff is timing out people for 10 seconds. He thinks I'm clingy.
I like Fluff. Fluff's a nice person, but deprive him of his...
Yeah, Fluff is a good person. Fluff Nugget, he's a really good person to talk to, but
I'll take
he's mad because of he thinks I'm clingy, and I'm not clingy.
If he's misbehaving, yeah, you take away. Whatever.
Okay. Can I close this door? Sure.
You give somebody a stick and they start beating people with the stick. What do? Yeah. You just take away the stick. Yeah. But
some people are looking for the nail. Absolutely.
Mind if you've only got a wrench and you need to hit something, then you use the wrench as a hammer, don't you? Anything's a hammer when you need it.
So your wrench is a strap-on tie. So how are y'all, Dougie and Matt? I hope y'all are doing good.
Well, I'm okay.
Having a good day.
I came by your chat and I saw all that nonsense going on. And I thought that it would be a good idea if you made clear what it was you wanted. That's all.
Yeah.
Because
I'm used to
they'll
seeing her in another account though, but
Mary,
Angie
they'll
says she has
abuse you
different
if you don't.
accounts.
Well, okay, people. So she has more than one account. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's a clone. They would say it in the chat. They think it's a clone. I don't think it is. I think that was Tiffany. I think he was using a secondary account. I went and looked at it.
Tiffany has 2 accounts. She has one.
Yeah,
that
I went and
posts,
looked
like,
at
her
it. It was
videos on,
her.
and then one that she chats with.
I know, right, AP? She can come up on the panel.
She might be in a situation where she's not.
But
able
that
to
wasn't.
do it
I'm not
before.
even worried about that. And listen, Mary, I don't care if you want to hear or not. That's not what I didn't come to put one side or the other. I just want you to make it clear what you want, so that the people in the chat know what it is you want. Otherwise, they'll just abuse the hell out of you.
Oh yeah. And another thing is, Mary, we're not telling you how to do shit, but I will tell you this, and it's absolutely 100%. You cannot please all the people all the time, and if you do try to please all the people all the time, you will end up pleasing nobody.
You know, my policy is to not try to please anybody.
People.
No,
I'm not trying to please people here.
Jim, I don't know if you've been by my panel ever. I think you have years ago. But my policy is, and I've learned this over time. I didn't do this at first. But my policy now is fuck everybody.
That's fair enough.
You know what I mean? If I don't want them up, I've told people to come backstage. I said, no, you're not coming up tonight. Come back another time. You know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it's your stream, you're the boss. If they don't like it, they can fuck off, can't they? It's like a private, you know, it's like a public house. You're free to bar people. You're barred.
That's right. You should go look at the account. Go up and scroll up and click on the account. You know how to do that. It's not hard.
Mary's paranoid.
See, I used to have a shield, but I don't have a shield.
What do you mean?
When Monica was letting me use her StreamYards, I used to have a shield so I could let people up.
Thank you,
before they
JC.
came up.
Let me just thank JC. I'm going to have to go in a minute. After this cigarette, I'm going to go.
JC got rather upset with me laughing about your antics, Mary. She chose to hit the blocky button because I was pissing myself laughing at you winding every fucker up.
Oh.
It's effortless to you, Mary, isn't it? You do it as easy as breathing, winding people up. It's funny. It's hilarious. I think it's hilarious anyways.
Well, some people don't think it's hilarious, though.
Oh, well, that's tough luck, but... Oh, no, I think...
I'm saying that you're fine.
Yeah, right. Whatever, I haven't got any beef with you, but it's like, you fairly got your panties wadded up there, didn't you, JC? The bottom line is, Mary's mugged you all off, and you just got all fucking chapped asses about it, didn't you? It's fun.
Hello, hey girl. Hope you're doing well, hey girl.
Hello, hey girl.
I'm doing good, Johnny, if you didn't hear me. I'm glad you're doing good.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is definitely JC.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you had me, I'm laughing just thinking about it.
Hello, JC.
Hi.
How are you?
Just eating dinner.
Eating dinner.
Eating dinner.
Hey, JC.
Hi.
What you having good for your dinner tonight, JC?
Oh, I ordered a Subway. I'm not cooking anymore because all my good to see you too, AP. all my pots and everything are packed, and I started to move some, so I'm not gonna cook. It's cheaper
Okay.
to order a sandwich, a Subway, or something than make a meal. So
Yeah,
that's what
I
I'm
like to
gonna
have
do.
Subway every now and then. If I
Yeah,
get Subway, it's like the chicken teriyaki or the Italian sandwich.
this is a new a new chicken sandwich. I've never had it before. Really good.
Is it good?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
The last time I went to Subway, I got the Boss sandwich. It was called the Boss. It
Okay.
was really, really good.
I get the chicken teriyaki if I go to Subway. Either that or I
Yeah,
get
I love chicken
the
teriyaki.
meatball.
No, Jim, if there's too much scrolling, I just block. I mean,
Yeah.
that's all. It's not a
I
big
like
deal.
to get
Then
the
I'll unblock the next day.
With the meatball is like
Do that often.
the default sub. If I don't feel like the chicken, I get the meatball.
Hey, Ronnie,
we do the blocky.
Have you ever had the tuna one, Dougie? Have you ever
I
had the
block
tuna fish?
Billy when he's nice. I
No.
unblock him. When he's mean, I block
Oh,
him.
he's fucking either land one side of the fence or the other. You do the blocky hooky.
No,
cookie
AP.
like Mike. You know, one day Mike's happy with you, the next day he's not.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that just pisses you off, and you end up blocking the
I gotta go.
Hooky, don't you?
Mary, thank you.
Bye,
Jim,
Edward.
good to see you. JC, good
Yep.
to see you.
Take care.
All right, Dougie Doug. Good to see you too.
Oh,
Blocky hooky cookie.
Well, how is the packing going for you, JC?
good, good. I still have the big one is like there's more to do in the kitchen, and then my my craft office room has got lots of stuff, so a lot of packing in that room. I'll get through it. I still have today's the 12th. Well, I move on the 27th, so I got time. I'm
So
doing good.
are you saying that this move was a mistake?
No,
The
course
one that you just made? No, the one that you've just made to this location you're in now.
to the location I'm in now. No, I call it an investment for the future
All right.
because it's a condo and they rent very nicely in Ottawa. But I think I want to hold on to it because if I no longer want to be in a house in 20 years from now, well, I'll have my condo. I'll move back in. So I'm going to keep it and I'm just going to rent it out. Try, anyway.
How much is the rent to rent it out?
I've already have an agent. We talked and everything else. And with my son, we decided on $2,400 a month.
2,400. That's not bad.
No,
That's not
they
bad
have
to pay rent.
parking. They have access to all the amenities in the building. So, no, it should be good.
Will you
That's-
keep your key?
It's
you
the
keep
price
your
of the other unit. I have to stay like in the merge of what other units. A few units are being rented out here. So, I'm going
Will you
to.
be able to keep your keys if you're going to rent it out?
Well, yeah, I'm the landlord. Definitely, because I'm responsible. If something breaks, I have to have it fixed. But my son will be the property manager, so he's going to look after it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes doing that, so it'll work out.
Hello,
Just-
Coffee Man again.
And I can go and have a little garden again in the backyard, and it's not that big of a property, but enough for like one person. I'm
Yeah.
happy with the size of it. Yeah.
And you can have a grill too, outside grill.
Yep.
One
But
in
I have to buy all that stuff because when we left the house, we gave away all barbecues and whatnot. Now I have
Mhm.
nothing, so I have to
Why did you leave your original house then?
because my husband was too sick and he needed to be in a facility on dialysis.
No, I meant the place before this condo.
The place before this condo, the other condo was way too noisy. It was the wrong area of town to be in because the big bus would stop right in front of the condo in the morning and wake you up. I didn't like it. I didn't like the noise. It was a major road coming off our big highway.
Tiffany's back, Mary.
Too much traffic. Yeah, Tiffany, some people have been playing and blocking you. Pretty sad. And Fluff,
You'll hear about this in Vegas later.
Fluff,
Yeah,
not
it's been,
the
it was
non-block.
Fluff Nugget.
No,
Tiffany?
Fluff was unblocking. There was an owl in there that was blocking. Somebody called owls.
I thought it was the fish person was doing the whole block.
All right,
Stuart,
Tiffany,
no,
you
Stuart.
got a wrench.
Yeah, give
I
her a
made you a
wrench.
mod.
Doesn't matter.
Somebody fish person.
I think they're playing with their accounts, Mary, a bit. If they're
Yeah,
blue,
but
they can change their name and their avatar and make you think that there's
Stuart,
someone
the
else.
fish whisperer, had something
with
against
Owls and Stewart.
Tiffany.
Well, I
Yeah.
noticed Fluff was timing
None of
Tiffany out for like 10 seconds.
my business, though.
No, it wouldn't bother me. I would just leave and go to Vegas. Maybe bitch about it a bit and laugh.
Owls is Captain Spaulding. I don't know who else is. Don't know him.
Captain Spaulding's a good dude. Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't even know Captain Spaulding, to be honest.
Me neither. He's
You know
a
who
part of
he is to look
somebody's
at it.
friend.
I don't know. Not the talker, chat.
He's right, Captain
Bye,
Spaulding.
Pete. Take care.
Excuse me. Captain Spaulding is a mental amoeba. That's a good description of that shitbag. He's a sad sack mental amoeba.
That's not James Stewart. Well, the picture is not. Some people are having fun, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm getting the fun of
Oh
it.
my
too.
God, did you see that James Stewart's picture? He's got long red nails, big beard.
Oh my God.
I think it's funny. Looking good, man.
So what? I take it there's been an unwadding of the panties recently, because there was a wadding of the panties that I witnessed, and then does it take equal time for the unwadding as the wadding, or does one happen quicker than the other?
We wonder.
All right, Coffee
Well,
Man.
I'm asking you because it was your panties that was wadded as well as a few others over Mary that time, wasn't it? As I was rocking back in my chair laughing at you all, losing your minds over it.
No, I was asking JC to go live because I thought maybe she might, since she was relaxing, because I saw she was like relaxing, taking it easy, like, hey, why don't I ask JC if she wanted to go live that day?
Yeah, but I'm not into it as much, Mary. I most
Yeah.
times just want to chat with other people in a side chat.
But you were like ignoring me. You were like, that's why I was like saying go live over and over. And
Mary,
It was bothering me because you told me about 45 times, and then the first time I said no. I said I'm not going live. I was gonna go to
Yeah.
bed early.
I thought you were
you've
ignoring me.
done
Like,
this
what
one,
What did I
Mary.
do to JC? Because we were talking
Jesus.
the other day, and then the next day
No.
you were like completely ignoring me. I'm like, what did I do?
If I want to go live, I'll decide that on my own, and I'll do it. If I don't want
Oh,
to,
yeah.
then
And you've got the option to go live yourself, Mary. So instead of
Yeah.
hassling JC about
I
it,
go
just
live
live
every day. I feel like I go live every day. So
But you can go live anytime you want. You can go live twice a day, non times a day.
nobody stops her.
And another
Yeah.
another thing, Mary, is somebody is actually free to ignore you or anybody else anytime they want. It's their option.
yeah,
More
no.
polite than being nasty to you. I mean, somebody might decide rather than being
Nobody's
nasty, Mary,
nobody's nasty to me. It's just I don't
What
like
do
when
you-
people ignore me. Like, have I done something wrong? What do I do now? I
What
know
do
I
you
haven't done
mean,
anything
Mary?
wrong.
You keep saying that I'm a paranoid freak. What does that mean in your mind? I'm not understanding what you mean when you tell me that I won't go live because I'm a paranoid freak. What do you mean by that?
I thought maybe you might be, afraid or something.
Afraid of what? I've gone live every day for 4 years. I just stopped because I don't have to do that my whole life. I got
Yeah.
I have other responsibilities now. I've done.
That's what. Yeah, earlier somebody was Anton was asking me earlier if I've seen you, and I said
Yeah.
I told him yeah,
That's
and
okay.
I told him that you've been busy in your real life. It's like the work comes to work. She does the work, then the play afterwards, and
But
I didn't mention what you've been doing. I just know that you've been busy in your real life. I didn't tell him why because I feel like it wasn't my place to say why.
I'm a paranoid freak. How am I? Who's that Cliff D. Mary? I've never met this chatter. He's never been in my stream, never been on my panel. Why does he talk about me all the time? It's got to be somebody else.
It probably is somebody else. There's probably somebody else with
I don't know why he's
What does it
upset.
really matter?
He's
Cliff,
weird.
come up on the panel if you see the link.
This is the weird place, JC. This is the vortex of weird. This is part of the spectacle of the whole show.
People are weird. They latch on to you and you don't even know them.
This is like going to the carnival. Joining chat is like going to the carnival. You go into the hall of mirrors. You see distorted reflections of.
It's
things.
okay. I ignore the guy because I don't have a clue who the hell that horse is. The horse guy. I've never chatted with that person.
Oh, I'm just saying this is the freak show.
It's okay. They can hate me all they want. I'm fine.
Oh, hate's a bit strong, isn't it, for people you've never met?
Don't change my life. But usually, if I have done something to somebody, then there's a reason. But
there's this movie. It's an old movie. It's called Freaks, and there's a scene that goes, "Gooble gobble, one of us. We accept that. Gooble gobble, one of us." You should watch that. It's funny as fuck. Freaks.
I have nothing against him. I don't know him. And me and Mary, we go back and forth and we tease each other or we joke around, Cliff. We've known each other for a long time.
Yeah.
So nobody's abusing nobody. She's not abusing me and I'm not abusing her.
It just happens that Mary is an exceptional wind-up merchant. I think you do it as easy as breathing, Mary. And
yeah, Ranch Tiffany's okay. I knew it was her. I said, Jesus, leave her alone.
I don't know how you do it, Mary, but boy, you've got an uncanny knack of getting under certain people's skins. You know, it's amazing. It really amazes me.
You've never been on my stream, Cliff. You don't know me. You know nothing about me unless you lurk and you were listening all the time. I don't know. Could be. I don't treat Mary like crap. You're wrong. What about she treats me the same way? It's a game. You don't get that? What is it with you?
There's just a nobody in the side chat, JC. Relax, man. It's
marry her and protect her then. I don't know. Are you in love with Mary?
What?
If you are.
What?
I don't know. Cliff is your white knight in shining armor, I guess. It's all right.
You were accusing me of wanting Mary as well, weren't you, JC?
I speak my mind. Don't worry. You know what? All Mary has to do is walk away from me and block me. That's all.
That'll not happen. I think she has too much fun winding you up, JC.
No, I'm not going to block JC because I consider
won't
JC as
try.
a friend.
People
And I'm
block
not
me.
stopping you. And I want to be clear that I'm not stopping you, JC, from streaming. I don't want you to think that I'm stopping you because I know it's not true.
Nobody's
And you are right. We
stopping
do play games. We joke
Nobody-
around and we play games.
Nobody's stopping me
I
from
just know that you're
streaming.
not. I just know that I'm not stopping you from streaming.
Nobody is. Nobody is. I didn't.
I just
that's
don't want
not
you to think that or
I-
other people to think that. Which
right.
is
I
not
bought
true.
I bought a business with my brother. I'm busy. I've got other things now in my life. That's all.
Hmm.
You suggested Mary block me. Well, fine. She can block me, Cliff. I'll be okay. I'm not around much anymore, so unless I'm at home quiet, the only time you'll see me in chat.
No, I don't want to sound like a funny cunt.
She can block me. You
But-
block me, Cliff, so she can block me too. You deal with her. You tell her to do it. I don't mind. I've asked her to block me often. I'm okay with it. Don't worry, at my age, I'm not a crybaby, that's for sure.
Hello, Terry B.
But what do you have against me for somebody who doesn't know me?
They probably do know you.
We've never hung out in the same circle or talked to the same people, so I don't have a clue. It's just weird.
Yeah, Tiffany. Sorry, Tiffany, about what was happening earlier. I don't know why you were getting timed out and banned. I just know you're on your other. Whenever I see your other account, Tiffany, I recognize it.
Probably somebody who hates Canadian. I'm okay with that too. Don't
I
bother
don't
me.
know.
I don't know.
Cliff doesn't like Canadian people. I don't know.
No,
Like,
I
no,
don't know.
all I see is a horse, so I've never heard his voice. I've never.
It's probably somebody that you know. Oh, there's this thing going on in Fulton County, right, with this rapper in court.
I don't allow racism, but sometimes you find out after they say something, Cliff. It's a panel. First, they're going to say it, and then you have to react. You don't know what's going to come out of people's mouth. You're not sitting in their house. You were never on my chat. I've never seen your name or that horse ever before.
Oh,
No, Fluff Nugget,
the lovely
Johnny.
horse.
Fluff
And I
Nugget.
don't allow racism. Now I know who you are. You're under another name. Now I know who you are.
I think we established that from the start.
Just gave yourself away. And it's okay. Just keep on ignoring me there and keeping me blocked and go your way and I go my way. And stop talking about me. It's like weird. No, I didn't allow it. You were never on my stream because I'm very good with names and avatar. Never seen you. Seen you in Vegas. Not on mine.
Okay, JC.
Don't have you banned or blocked. So
Hold on. This Cliff D is at Happy Evelyn. Whoever
Missy?
Happy Evelyn is.
no.
No,
There's no N-word on my panel. They get kicked off. They have to leave. But if they say it, I'll react after. Because I don't know what they're going to say. You think you can do that? You think you can predict what's going to come out of people's mouth when they're sitting on their computer in their home? You're good.
Hello, Lisa.
I can't.
Hello.
You have to hear it first. Then you act. That's what I do. No, I didn't allow it. No way. There's no fucking way I'm not a racist. That's the furthest thing that you can tell a Canadian, that she's racist. You got it wrong, pal. Maybe it's you in the U.S. though. Where do you live? Deep South? What kind of flags are you flying? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I do act, so fuck off and drop dead. How about that? Can I block him from up here? Why do I see him? Oh, because we have wrenches there. You block. Go away. Go play. Go play with your horse. I can't give a shit about you.
Jesus, if I was trolling you right there, I would have considered that to be a very effective trolling session right there, because he got under your skin pretty fucking...
Well, if guys, no. Don't ever call me a racist, because I think that's proven that I'm not a racist, and I don't take it kindly.
It's like being called a racist, nothing.
That's defamation of character.
Oh,
And I even put you in your place for racism. You remember that?
What, when?
Way back with your avatars,
What avatars?
with your Confederate flag.
Oh, that's not racist. Come on.
Yeah, well, I put you in your place,
That's
didn't I?
just a different perspective, JC. The Confederate flag is not racist.
I don't care.
The
I
Union
don't stand
Jack
for
or
that.
the fucking St. George's Cross
See
is
ya,
racist
Coconut.
or whatever.
It's good talking to you.
Yeah, it's
Or-
not a good stream to be on. I don't.
Cliff,
Oh,
can you-
jeez. She's fucking got wound up pretty hard there, didn't she?
Ugh.
Shouldn't be that easy getting up people's skin, should it, eh? Never mind. Just me and you now, Mary.
Yeah.
Miss Quite Contrary. Well, that was a rage quit. Like, she could have just not paid attention to that Cliff D. Like, if I was trolling somebody from the side chat, I would have been like, whatever. You know, it's just a side chat. Peanut gallery, you know?
So how are you doing today, Mad X Jam?
I'm all right, actually. It's hay fever season. I don't get hay fever. It'll be hay fever season in the US as well. We share the same seasons.
Yeah,
But
yeah, it's fixing to be
like,
summer here.
yeah, but like the haze, people's harvesting silage and stuff. I don't get hay fever, but my eyes like gather all the fucking pollen, and then it gets all like eye boogery. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like just dust in the air. It's pollen, isn't it? So then, like my eyes got eye boogery, and then I've just wiped my eye with something on my finger. I don't know what it was, but and now my eye won't stop watering for ages. Pollen eye boogers. That's funny. How
Yeah.
I don't understand this thing about this whole like Confederate flag being racist and southern states being supposedly racist. How does your location, the geographical location of the country you live in, like dictate your views on like fucking race or whatever?
It's been a controversial flag for a long time. I try to stay out of politic talk because I'm not
I think
I'm
it's a
not a
bit
fan of politics, to be
It's a
honest.
bit silly, Mary. It's like it's just like you know that Dukes of Hazzard with the General
Yeah.
Lee. It had the Confederate flag on the top, and a lot of
Yeah, I
people
know
looked
what
at
type
it.
of flag you're talking
It
about.
was a
It's
good-looking car, that as well, wasn't it? You know, I think
yeah.
it started right off with the flag on top, and it wasn't. Do you know the Dukes of Hazzard wasn't even a racist TV program, was it? It was just a lot of good fun, like doing stunts and shit like that in cars and stuff, wasn't it?
Hmm.
Why do people have to ruin it with stupid shit like that? Why can't people just enjoy it instead of getting it all wound up over a fucking like flag on the roof of the car? They have to spoil it for everybody. You know,
Yeah.
it's a bit shit, like, but like people calling me racist, it doesn't bother me because, well, it means nothing these days being called racist because they've diluted the meaning of it so far. You know, you step on the cracks in the pavement in some sort of manner, and then you're called a racist. You know, it's like you glance in the wrong direction, or you sneeze, and all of a sudden you're some sort of racist. Now, if people accuse somebody of being a racist over a simple flinch or something like that, then people's going to start ignoring it, aren't they? It's like shouting. How many times is people going to shout fire in a theater before, when there is a real fire and somebody shouts fire in a theater, they don't leave?
Just so you know, Mary, that's a clone of Tiffany that you gave a wrench to, so be careful.
Okay.
Because they're gonna play, that whoever that is gonna play you, but it's not Tiffany. I guarantee you.
Yeah, I only had one subscriber.
Yeah,
When I
it's not,
checked.
Find out who
that's
it
not
is.
Tiffany. So watch because they're blue. No, I don't support racism. You're allowing him to say that shit about me?
About what? Me?
That
What?
clip D that I'm a racist?
Why does it wind you up so bad?
Matt Jim, I'm talking to Mary now. I'm talking to Mary.
Well, you happen to be here with me.
I'm talking to Mary.
Oh my. It was worthwhile
I'm
coming up here.
removing the wrench.
No, I just thought
I
I'd be
don't
back.
support racism either.
If I'm being called a racist, I'll stay
It's-
away. I'm gone.
No, you're
Whoever
not a
it is.
racist.
It's not the owls. That's you changing account. It's not the real Tiffany. Sorry.
Whoever
pal.
it is, right? It's at Tiffany Mon.
Al, who are you?
Monaldo.
Captain Spaulding, Owls?
They're playing
Are
you
you-
right now.
They
They're
are.
playing you, Mary. Keep giving
Get rid of
wrenches to
that.
everybody and see what happens.
Here's the account. I'll post it in the chat.
Adios.
There you are. That's the Tiffany account there. Tiffany at Tiffany Monago. There's this thing going on in Fulton County at the minute. There's this rapper, I think he's called Little Thug. And then there's this judge. Oh, what's his name? Oh, come on! I've got to find this judge name. Clarence something, I think. It's really fucked up what's going on. This judge has lost his mind.
Can we not talk about racism or racists? We're not here to do that. It's not what I want to be talking about.
I'm trying to find this name of this judge. Judge. Shit, I can't
Yeah,
find it.
JC, he's never been on your stream before. I've never seen him on your panel. Clifty, I've never seen you in JC's panel. No, he's
Judge-
not white knighting me. JC, Cliff is not white knighting me. It's kind of like a rant. Whenever Cliff sees your name, JC, he's ranting. Stop ranting.
See it with conviction.
No need to rant. No need to be ranting. We're all adults here. Come on.
Oh wow. You attract some real characters in your stream, Mary. It's interesting. Whoa. Oh well, you got rid of that one at least, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
so
I don't
this,
get abused. I'm not getting abused.
Nobody's seen you. This Judge Glenville went and
Nobody's
held.
abusing me. Whenever JC goes live and I'm happening in there, I usually talk to other people and JC. Nobody else is like abusing me. It's all for if you hear a joke or something, that's like a joke. It's like a ha ha type thing. And everybody knows it. So I don't know why this me getting abused is not happening. I'm not getting abused. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Chill, relax, Mary, relax. People's getting you to bite here, and you're feeding them.
Well, I hate it when people think that I'm getting abused and I'm not getting abused.
I think the more that you see you're not getting abused, they believe that you're getting abused, if you know what I mean. The more you protest, it's like thou doth protest too much.
Owls, are you a Captain Spaulding? Are you Shannon's friend? Because you mentioned Shannon. Are you Captain Spaulding?
Who mentioned Shannon?
Owls. I took the wrench away from you, Owls, if you are Captain Spaulding. You're trying to cause trouble in my chat, Owls, and I'm not appreciating that whatsoever. I don't appreciate trouble. I don't want trouble in my chat.
Oh, but Mary, you do such a good job of trolling yourself.
I'm not a troll.
Oh,
I don't live under a bridge.
I don't understand it, Mary, but you really are very effective at getting under people's skins, and it's only certain people's, like you've got a certain type of people that you're the most effective at fucking with, Mary. Like I don't know, it's effortless for you. I can see it. It's hilarious, I think, but like I don't know whether you're aware of it yourself or not.
No, I'm not aware of it, but thank you for letting me know.
I don't think there's anything you can do to change what you're doing, Mary. I think it must be like if you're claiming that you're innocent of it and it's not intentional, it must be just built into your character. But wow, like if you could turn that on and off at will, like in chat or something, like if you were trolling, you could turn into some sort of superpower. You would clear the place out.
Superpower.
Yeah, that would be a superpower if you could like fucking switch
No,
it
I don't
off.
think I don't think it's a superpower. I really don't think it's a superpower whatsoever.
In chat it would be, like, but in real life, like outside of chat, I don't think it would be. because like I don't know whether you have this term in the USA, but in the UK, like people like you would be known as a wind-up merchant. I don't know whether they call people that in the USA that as well. Have you ever heard that term, wind-up merchant?
No.
There's a lot of terms that you haven't heard, have you, Mary?
I asked you, Owls, if you were Captain Spaulding. Yes or no? And be honest with me. How hard is that to give
Just
me
have a look
the
at
answer?
have a look at behind the scenes of Owl's account and see who Owls is. As simple as that.
I went to the channel.
Did you?
Owls Ford Share. 65 subscribers.
Ford.
Pardon me.
Do you have a laptop, Mary? Or are you on like a phone or something?
I'm on a phone. I don't have a laptop. I have a computer desktop, which is slow as the dickens.
Oh, as the Dickens.
Hmm. Yeah, whenever you turn it on, it takes forever to load up. This computer desktop.
Owls Fordshire.
I think it's because
2014.
I've been on the computer too much. I just use my phone now whenever I stream.
All right. Right. Well, you certainly attract a crowd at your stream. Do you know how difficult it is to actually get people just to attend a stream? You must be like, you must have something to offer. So what do you think it is? Is it your charming personality, or your wit, or are you charismatic?
Probably the personality and the wit. A lot of people like the personality and the wit.
Do you charm the birds right out the trees, Mary? That's what it is. Bring them right into you.
Probably so.
Bring them right into your stream.
A lot of people like. I don't know. What attracts people that they like about me. I really don't. Probably sense of humor I might have, because I am funny. A lot of people say I'm funny, which is a good thing, I guess. I don't know. Anton, how dickens of you.
Well, I keep telling people that to me, you've never done any harm to me, and I can't see how you would do any harm in chat, really. Like,
Yeah.
like you've
Well,
never done.
growing up, I was like, I was taught to be respectful and kind to other people, which I am basically a respectful, kind
You keep saying
person
that you're
in real
kind and
life.
respectful.
If you gotten to know me in real life.
It's a bit contradictory if you're kind and respectful, but you had people ranting at you and raging the way that they were yesterday, or was it the day before? I can't remember. It was probably the
I
day
think it was
before.
the day
yesterday.
before.
Yeah, it's like it's a bit of a contradiction in terms there, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then for me to get blocked by proxy just for fucking howling with laughter at the scene that was going on, it was amusing.
Amusing.
Oh, it was. It certainly was.
But anyway, I'm just here to chat.
Uh-huh.
I try to keep out of everybody else's way.
Really?
I don't want to start any fights or anything with other people.
All right.
I don't see that as what I'm doing. Hey, Leo, big ups, Leo. Exactly, TR. We're all adults. We can all be
Can we all just be friends? Are you kidding?
Why can't we all be friends?
There's just like there's unreasonable and unbridled hostility here. People come just to be hostile. Yeah, people come just to troll. People come just
Yeah.
to watch you
And
react.
I'm not a troll. I don't troll. I don't clone people. I don't do what Billy Hayden does at all.
This is the, like I say, this is the carnival. This is the freak show, the carnival, the hall of mirrors. This is like unreality. It's like twisted.
Yeah.
That's
This
what
is just the
draws me in.
internet.
You know, it's the freak show. It keeps drawing me in. It's a spectacle. It's like when you shouldn't really rubberneck at car crashes. If you're driving along what you would call a freeway and there's a wreck on the freeway, nearly everybody slows down just to have a gawk at it. You shouldn't do that. There could have been somebody died in the wreck, but you still gawk, don't you? And then you
Yeah.
claim that you're a good person after you've done it. Oh no, I'm a good person and I behave in such a way. You were the person just down the freeway gawking at the wreck. You know, this is me just like coming in here and sort of gawking at a wreck. It's a train wreck of people and we call it YouTube chat. It's fucking amazing. It's like a reflection of the life we live, just distilled, reduced to chat. This is how people want to behave. This is how some people actually do behave. Have you heard the kind of abuse? I don't know what it's like in America, but in the UK, there's like I know people who work as checkout people at like supermarkets. You know, the checkout clerks, scan your goods, pack for you, and stuff like that. The kind of abuse that these people get is very, very similar to the kind of treatment that people treat each other in chat, and that's real life, and they are doing a service to people.
Yeah, TR, but a lot of people get cloned by Billy though.
So I think this Owls person's just admitted that they are a friend of Shannon, just by that.
Yeah.
So you can't have a wrench if you're friends with Shannon. Well, I think that's up to Mary to reason with
This
you there.
isn't Shannon's channel though. This is my channel.
Exactly. Do you need a wrench here?
Everybody gets wrenched because everybody has been cloned by Billy or somebody else besides Billy.
I like how people beg for people to be reasonable here. Can't we all just be friends? Can't we all just be reasonable? And it's like, this isn't where you come looking for reason. You don't come looking for reason in chat. I don't know whether you agree with that. But...
So what time is it over there?
It is
Matt?
currently about 25 to 11.
Oh wow. So it's almost like 10:30.
Yeah. Well, sorry, 25 past 10. Yeah, that's right. I was a bit distracted there. That's another thing. Do Americans? I don't know whether my voice sounds familiar or not. I've been on other people's chats, but I tend to get booted off chats quite rapidly.
Oh, you do?
Well, I've been in other people's chats and it just ends up in a shit show. I don't know why.
Who does he sound like, Leo? Who does he think Maddox
You know what it is?
sound like?
Do you know what it is, Mary? It's Vanguard. He'll have heard Vanguard before, and people will think I
Yeah,
sound
I've
like
heard Vanguard. He talks.
Yeah. Very similar. Yeah, he's got the same sort of accent and everything. That's what it'll be.
Yeah.
So it'll be Vanguard.
Are you right near his city, his village? Do y'all live
Vanguard-
close by?
Vanguard said that he came from a place very, very close to where I am, and then moved away when he was young. But I don't know how far away he went. So there you are. So that's what it'll be, Vanguard. There's not many other people with my kind of accent here in chat.
Yeah.
So I've got to ask you, Mary, about telling. What is my accent? North Northumbrian, Berwick upon Tweed accent, basically. So just I live 10 minutes south of the Scottish border, like driving 10 minutes south, on the east coast of the UK. I'm on the English side of the border, so I am like as far north as you can get in England before you pass into Scotland. They call
I
Manchester
like how
and
you say
Leeds north.
Scotland. I
Oh,
like how
hey.
I like the UK accent because it's more like proper English and fancier.
I wouldn't say
So,
so. I've probably got more of an accent that would be compared to yours. Like, do you know how
well,
people say that the southern
well, mine
accent?
is a southern accent. How
Yeah,
southern can I get? I talk like Forrest Gump here. Come
yeah, but
on.
they consider you to be like a rural accent or a hick or something like that. If you know what I mean. I'm not being insulting to you, but is that what
Yeah.
people say? You know,
Well,
southern
I
accent?
am. My last name is my real last name is a Scottish name.
Bernie. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Bernie is a Scottish last
So
name.
like,
And my first name is English and Irish. So I got English and Irish in me.
well, you're a white person. You probably come from European descent. So I
Yeah.
mean, and a lot of people emigrated
I've
from
never
white.
done my ancestry thing, but I feel like I'm European descent, like you
Well,
said.
Mary, you're a white
But
person, so you are of.
I have Cherokee Indian in me. I have a mixture of German, French, Italian, and Indian. English and Irish and Scottish.
Let's say, Mary, without any doubt, anybody who is white is pretty much of European descent, if
European
you know what I mean,
descent.
or Scandinavian. That is the area where white people come from. You know, that is where the area where white people exist.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just like Africans come from Africa, you know. So,
That's almost like Heinz 57, Leo. Oh, are you a steak person, Leo? That was
Mary, I
my
was going to
topic.
ask you about how Americans tell the time. So I've just said if somebody asks me the time, I'll say 25 past 10. So that means 25 minutes past 10. So do
Yeah.
Americans say 25 past 10 or quarter past 10 or quarter to 11 or whatever like that?
I say 25 minutes after 10 or something like that.
All right. So,
But
so like, you
it's
know,
for me, it's almost 4:30 in the afternoon. You're 6 hours ahead of me.
yeah, but
So,
if somebody was to say what the time now is, I would say 4:30.
yeah.
So would in America, if somebody asked you the time and you looked at your watch or whatever, your phone, you say, oh, it's 4:30. Or would you just say it like 4:30 or 4:30?
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost 4:30. It's like 2
Yeah, so
minutes
you would
shy
say
of
4:30.
4:30.
I get you now. Yeah. So like if it was coming up like 10, 11, like or 10:50, I would just say it's 10 to 11 or quarter to 11 or 20 to 11 or
Yeah,
25 to
10
11.
minutes still.
Yeah, 10 to. Say like, you know, so if somebody asked me the time in the UK, I'd say, oh, it's 10 to or 10 past or quarter past, you know,
Yeah.
because I've noticed that there's some like really small differences in how Americans in the UK like do things like tell the time. Another thing I've noticed is like a lot of the clocks in the UK is if it's a digital clock, a lot of the digital clocks in the UK are nearly always 24-hour time. Now Hayden's picked on me for always giving the time as 24-hour time, like 22:30 or 23:30. And it's
Yeah.
because the clock on my laptop is 24-hour time. My alarm clock's 24-hour time. Even the clock on my phone I've got it's a 24-hour time. So any digital clock that I look at will nearly always be 24-hour time. Must just be something about the UK that how we tell the time. But you mustn't be the same in America. Your clocks mustn't be like all 24-hour.
Yeah, it is here. 24-hour clock.
So all your digital clocks will be like 24-hour time as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep.
Well, I wonder why I got picked on so badly for always telling the time in 24 hours. You see, if I go to my television and then look at the TV schedule, at the top corner, it tells me it's 12th of June 2024, and then it says it's 22:30 right now. You see? So even the TV guide is giving me the time in 24-hour time. So when somebody asks me the time and I give them it in 24-hour time, you know, why are you going to complain? Why, you know, it's a bit of an odd thing to bitch about.
Now, you love steak, Leo? I think a lot of people do.
I know I can change the setting, but there's that you just get that used to telling the time in 24 hour. It's easier, and it
Yeah.
cuts out a lot of confusion because there's only 2,300 hours a day on a 24-hour clock, if you know what I mean. So it just makes it distinct, so to speak. So that's how it happens. There's just shit's different in it between America and here. Mary, you're American, live in
Yep, I am.
a southern state. Now,
Yeah, I live in Nashville, Tennessee.
without
I'm in
looking, Mary,
Nashville.
without looking, you've lived in America all your life. Since
Yeah,
you're born there,
pretty
you're
much.
born and raised.
Yeah.
What's the 3 branches of American government? Without looking. You can't tell me, can you? You're gonna have to look it up.
I'm not into politics.
But it's not politics, right? This is just how your country is governed. Right now, as a European, right? I just took interest in it because I seen somebody online asking somebody what the 3 branches of the American government are. Well, it's legislative, executive, and judicial. There you are. And then, like, somebody else asked online somebody on the street to name the founding fathers, and they couldn't do it either. They couldn't. So somebody who lives in America couldn't name the founding fathers, which was a bit sad, really. Well, I just think it's a bit disconcerting that you can walk along on your average American street, like say Los Angeles, and just stop somebody and ask them if they're an American citizen, and if they reply yes, then proceed to ask them what the 3 branches of the American government are, and then for them to shrug their shoulders, purse lips, blow some air, and say, "I really don't know, sir." You know, if it's what's governing your country, and if you're living in that country, it's governing your life. So if you walk into a gun store or a liquor store and you complain about how hard it is to buy guns or liquor or ammunition, then you're complaining about the governance of your lifestyle, you know, and it's these 3 branches that are essentially dictating the terms of your life, and people don't know it, they don't understand it, you know, and then people get all wound up about the American Constitution and, you know, the right to free speech, the right to bear arms. I'm sure that one of them is a right to face your accuser in a trial as well. And all these things that were written a long, long time ago in this Constitution of America are all very meaningful things and make an awful lot of sense to have been written that long ago. So it goes to show that people back then, in the time of the founding fathers like Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, George Washington, James Madison, Alexander Hamilton, John Jay and John Adams, that's the 7 main founding fathers. These people, although they lived 200 and something years ago, they weren't stupid people, they weren't simple-minded people, because they set up a framework that has done a very good job of governing your country and essentially ensuring your freedom. You know, so and people now, I'm not even an American citizen. I don't live in America. I have no vested interest. I'm not invested in American politics. It's just something that you look out on, so to speak, and it's moderately interesting. But I've got no skin in the game, really, or very little skin in the game. But I think the American Constitution is something that can be admired because I think it stands for a lot and it's ensured a lot. And now you've got ninny no brains, people who breathe through the mouths, who can't answer simple questions that a rural living idiot from the UK has literally just answered. I listed 7 founding fathers and the 3 branches of the American governance, and these people are wiping their arse on the American Constitution, metaphorically speaking. You know, and they're calling for the what's it called? I've got to think of the right terms here. No, it's left my mind. I've forgotten the term that I was going to refer to, where it's each state gathers its votes, and then that individual state's votes decides whether that state turns red or blue. And then however many states either turn red or blue dictates whether a Democrat or a Republican gets into office. And I can't remember what that's called. But they just want it to be the popular vote, isn't it? Well, that just wouldn't work because states that have a higher population would rule the entire American, the USA.
I have to
the United
go. My
States.
mom's calling me. So I
Okay,
gotta go.
Thank you for letting me up, Mary. It's been quite interesting today. I'm glad I come up. Have a lovely
Oh,
day,
you're
Mary.
welcome. Anytime.
Bye-bye.